Hi babies, Ali here, aka Tarot Sisters OG. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a collective reading. So as usual, a quick disclaimer. So when you are hearing a collective reading, whether that is on my TikTok account, YouTube account, or even on Facebook, this is channeling a specific subset of people, specific zodiac signs. So please make sure you're taking what resonates and you're kind of leaving behind what doesn't. It's always best to, again, make sure that you are being not over analyzing the situations that are going to be brought up today, but also making sure that you're being overcritical of yourself either, if it is something where it is about you. And today we're really going to talk about motivation, shifting perspectives about your dreams and goals. Today we're going to be channeling our air signs and our Leo and fire sign energy. And the reason I am getting these signs for today's collectives is for the air signs predominantly present in the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. We have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy. And the reason I am saying that this is going to be all about your goals and potentially readjusting your perspective is because of the Hangman. The Hangman talks about how, especially being ruled by Neptune, your dreams, anything that you're fooling yourself with, any sort of illusion you're giving yourself, the potential for not thinking clearly and the potential for missing new perspectives and gaining new ideas, and how that's going to be helpful for you moving forward and moving into 2025 when it comes to your aspirations. So let's start with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about you gaining clarity on new ideas. So it's no secret, we just started the year. We're going into February, and right now we're all feeling that energy, still that new year energy, where maybe we've established that we want to enter a new career path. Maybe we're looking to start our own businesses, air signs, or potentially you're looking on how to just improve your finances overall. The Ace of Swords talks about gaining clarity, and with it being ruled by the number one, the numerology, we've got the ace representing the number one. This is all about new beginnings, individual development. Maybe you've felt stuck for so long, you haven't been feeling motivated, you've been lacking inspiration, but you came into 2025 feeling optimistic. This is letting you know that you're going to continue to be bold and take actions towards your goals, as we're seeing here with the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands talks about you needing to be more logistical, being more focused on goal orientation and planning surrounding your goal. With the number 7, this talks about, again, planning, but as well as potentially facing some challenges along the way. Realistically, especially at the start of the year, we might be feeling super motivated to start our goals, potentially even push for more. However, we've got to think about, what our current status is, maybe financially, where we are currently at our jobs. This talks about you being more assertive when maybe negotiating some sort of promotion, when it comes to some sort of conflict that arises in achieving your goals. And it's also a reminder, especially in the Seven of Wands, that these challenges that you're experiencing in your personal life when it comes to career and finance is very much momentary. It's not something that is going to be a long-term situation, a long-term challenge. You have to think that you're able to focus on a solution. You're able to focus on, as I always like to say, sometimes the way to overcome something is to go through it. You have to go through in order to overcome. And focusing on the problems and allowing it to impede potentially on your mental well-being can derail you and stall you out of what you're meant to achieve. And I say that because we also have the Four of Swords in play. And the Four of Swords is a reminder to please, please, please reflect, okay? Get some rest. A lot of the time when we see Four of Swords energy, you may be overthinking, you may be really in your head. Introspection is a really big word that stands out for this. It also talks about structure and stability because it's ruled in the number 4. That is the numerology behind this card. So you really have to think about if what you're thinking about is stable, if it is the smartest move for you. And again, being an air sign, I feel like predominantly those Libras and those Geminis you're really struggling on outweighing pros and cons about starting a new business venture, maybe even asking for that promotion, maybe feeling potentially even undeserving. And that's why we're talking about potentially shifting your perspective here on what exactly you are deserving of. Again, that Four of Swords talking about just you feeling stressed out at work, or needing to even focus on stress management skills at work, carving out time to meditate, maybe focusing more on recuperating your energy when you come home, maybe even again focusing on just self and mental health and well-being. So the questions I want you to be asking, and what I'm going to be asking my deck right now, is where do we go from here? We know that we have a goal in mind. We know that we're wanting to make some serious career changes coming into 2025. And air signs, and especially Leo, you deserve it. That drive, that fire beneath you, the Leo, especially the Seven of Wands being in fire sign energy, the drive you have, air signs, within you to get where you're trying to get to, it is so high. And so we're going to be asking ourselves, and again channeling into this deck, what does my collective need to do moving forward in order to improve their goals? What can we be focusing on? What can we focus on releasing? Okay, a lot of cards coming out right now. So let's see. We've got the Devil card in the reversal. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the Magician as well. And then we also have the Four of Cups, which I'm going to put right here in the center so you guys can see it, with the Devil card in reverse. So the Devil is predominantly Capricorn energy. So especially in the reversal position, this talks about letting go of any negative habits that are not going to serve you. Again, I know we just started the year, so everybody's like, new year, new me, but I really need you to back that up, okay, air signs? That drive you have to succeed needs to outweigh any self-sabotaging we're doing with our mental well-being. And the reason I say this is that with the Devil card being ruled by Capricorn, Capricorns tend to be very ambitious, but they tend to also have a pessimistic mindset. Okay, you have to think, and me, I'm actually a Capricorn myself, so I'm a Capricorn sun with that Virgo moon, so I definitely struggle personally with pessimism. And I'm sure my collective as well, we may be, again, needing to set ourselves free and understanding that we are deserving of what it is that we ask for. We're, again, especially when it comes to career and finances and you're being goal oriented, you also have to think about this being ruled in the number 6 because of the Devil, 1 and 5, numerology in the 6. So there are two sides to every coin. So yes, it is okay for you to look at yourself and think, maybe I don't necessarily deserve a promotion in this current workplace. Or maybe this is a way of trying to remind you that you need to nurture yourself in an unhealthy work environment in order to get yourself where you need to go. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and this is an advice to you to please exercise patience. A lot of the time when we get the Seven of Pentacles sitting in the reversal position, you have to think about, again, your goals may take a while to achieve. That doesn't mean that they're impossible, but it does mean that, again, there are some things that unfortunately need to take place before you get your promotion or before you start your business venture. Make sure that you're taking the proper channels legally to start up your business. Make sure that you are deciding whether you want to be, for example, an LLC, an S Corp, maybe you want to be a sole proprietor, whatever it is, especially air signs, if you're trying to focus on a new business venture, or making sure that you're getting on your boss's good graces. Again, sometimes what happens is that we think we're doing our jobs, but we're not necessarily standing out. And a lot of the time, the employees that obviously excel are the ones that stand out. And this, again, being ruled in the number 7, it talks about planning. It talks about you outweighing your options, having faith, and continue to be diligent. And perseverance is a very, very important aspect when it comes to achieving your goals. I feel like the best advice here is just telling you to continue to do what's best. We've got the Magician as well, so continuing to manifest this for yourself, okay? I know, again, Four of Cups, you've been sitting here, you're waiting for the opportunities, and that's another issue that I feel air signs are experiencing. And again, it's ironic that I put it down, but I put it down next to the Seven of Wands, where I was telling you that fire beneath you, that drive that I know that you have. It's amazing when I'm seeing the Four of Cups next to this, because what this tells me is that you're kind of sitting there, kind of stagnant, almost like you're waiting for something to come your way. You're waiting for something new to open up. What I am going to tell you is that your willingness, your drive is what's going to carry you into a new space. You need to change your attitude and change your perspective and shift your outlook on how the doors are going to open for you, and continue to, again, with that Magician, manifest. Okay, again, You've got number 4, and in the 4 of Cups, this is all about restructuring your mindset, focusing on reframing what it is that you believe in, and focusing again on what is best for you and your situations at this time. Okay, air signs. So based on everything that I have just talked about when it comes to your goals and this spread and what we're going to do now, I did think that it might be a really great idea to pull some oracle cards. These are the higher self messages oracle deck. I really like these because they do say a lot of affirmations, things that allow you to self-reflect. And again, these are messages for your best self, air signs. So let's go ahead and pull some message cards for you. What messages do we have for the air signs right now for their highest self? What messages do we have for them, given everything in the spread? So we have this card, this card. What messages do we have for our air signs' highest self? Okay, there we go. All right, do we have maybe one more good message for our air sign collective here? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these are your messages. So the first message states, reach for your dreams, knowing that it's already coming true. Perspective is a matter of where you stand. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. And lastly, as you connect to your spirit, you draw yourself closer to your highest self. Thank you guys again so much for listening. As I've said before and will continue to say across all my platforms, please make sure you're taking what resonates and you're leaving behind what doesn't, especially in a collective reading. I look forward to following up with the air signs coming soon in the future as I continue to do readings and continue to help those around me. Make sure if you like this video, you're leaving a like on it, you're subscribing to my YouTube channel, and of course in the description you're going to find all my other social media platforms. But if you predominantly use YouTube, you can catch me live on here to do free yes/no questions, candle work, spell jars every Saturday and every Tuesday. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. I love you guys and see you then. Bye.